Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. So today I made a special party jollof rice. I introduced my secret recipe that made this rice to stand out. Even though you already know how to cook jollof rice, but there are different methods that you can use and it will give you different taste. Showing on the screen right now are the whole ingredients that I used for this rice. So I started by grinding my fresh tomatoes, my onions, and I added some of my spring onions. I grinded everything together. Then next I'm going to cook it in an empty pot. I'm going to cook it. The purpose of this is to dry the sour taste from the tomatoes. Then in another pot I'm going to start parboiling my rice. Before I parboil my rice, I love to heat my water first, allow it to boil before I added my 5 cups of rice. Neatly washed rice. Actually, I washed it before parboiling it. So the purpose of parboiling your rice is to remove the starch or whatever it is they must have used to preserve the rice. So at this point I'm just going to bring out the rice, wash it before I'll start cooking my jollof rice. Okay, by this time my tomatoes is already dried up. So what I'm going to do is I brought out my pan and start frying. You can see the water is almost dried up. So what I did next is just to pour some vegetable oil in my pan and then I start frying. But I didn't just fry the tomatoes, I started with my spring onions. This is going to boost the flavor of the rice. Now this is a secret. If you don't know this, you don't know it. So next I poured 1 spoon of dry thyme leaves. From this video you're going to notice I fried my spring onions with my spices. This is going to help to boost the flavor of this meal greatly. Then I added 2 spoons of chicken curry powder. I noticed that my jollof rice tastes better when I use chicken flavors. So that's why in this video I'm showing you exactly how I do it. After frying this for a little while, now I'm going to scoop in my already dried tomatoes. Remember that this is a mixture of blended tomatoes, scotch bonnet peppers, onions, and my spring onions as well. So now I'm just going to fry them. Follow exactly this recipe and I promise you you're going to enjoy your jollof rice. I previously cooked my tomatoes because I wanted it to dry very well so that the sour taste from the tomatoes is going to be completely off. So now I'm just going to fry it all over in this hot oil. Next I added 1 spoon of salt and 3 cubes of chicken stock cubes. Remember to add any of these according to your taste because some people do not like much salt or stock cubes, so just add it according to your taste. So next I introduced my tomato paste. This is to help make the rice to be as red as possible. Next I poured in the chicken broth. This is going to help increase the taste of my rice greatly. In an empty pot I also poured the remaining chicken broth and I cooked it a bit with my washed rice before pouring in the stew for the jollof rice. Meanwhile, you can tell us where you are watching from so that we're going to give you a shout out in our next video. This week's shout out goes to Momo Queen from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Thank you so much for engaging in my contents. I totally appreciate you. Now all you're going to do is mix the rice properly. Make sure everything is added in the right proportion and according to your taste. Then you add as little water as possible so that the rice doesn't have to be too soft. But this is also totally your choice. In case you enjoy soft rice, then you can go ahead and pour as much water as you like. So I cooked this for about 20 minutes and my jollof rice is ready. And now my chicken patty jollof rice is ready and looking so yummy, guys. This rice was so delicious. If you follow exactly my recipe, I bet you're going to enjoy this rice. So I garnished it with some carrots before bringing it out. Each time I cook rice like this, everybody in my neighborhood knows I'm around because the aroma of my food visits them in their houses. I served it with some yummy looking chicken. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also on your bell notifications so that each time I make videos you're going to receive notifications. Please, that's your little way of supporting our growing channel. Thank you so much for watching so far. See you in my next video. Bye bye.